Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA this Saturday afternoon. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for Orlando. And it's Stoudemire in at the four-man position. And for Albuquerque, Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Klingon. Then there's Delano Banton. Then there's Santi Aldama. Here's Banton. Pass to Klingon. And he goes in for the dunk.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Robinson can't hit.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
I certainly hope not.
On offense, here's Albuquerque. 4-point game. Pass to Aldama. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Hartenstein passes to Banton. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And the foul called on Orlando.
And, you know, under the circumstances, that's a good foul. You just can't let him have that throwdown.
These are his first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Oh, it's stolen. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Here's Arenas. Got a hand on it.
Arenas, boy.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Arenas. After the basket by Albuquerque on the other end.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Albuquerque calls timeout, and you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Sanders. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Arenas. Winslow defending. A shot to stop the run. He got a piece of it. Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Perkins. Here's Yabusele. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Stoudemire, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And he slams it in one-handed.
The defense had no chance getting between Arenas and the rim that time because of his athleticism.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside Robinson. Shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Yabusele. The rebound by Stoudemire. Pass to McGrady. The 3. And no good. And so it's Albuquerque now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
24. The away team, 12.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Clinging out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Delano Banton. And for Orlando, we've got Anthony Simons. Scotty Barnes is out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Gilmore in at the center position. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gilmore. Out to Simons. Goes back up. Chalk up 2 there.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Banton. He's got 6. Here's Caspi. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Orlando calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Make some noise.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Barnes finds Simons. Here's Gilmore to the inside. In transition, here they come.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Simons. Winslow defending. Pass to Richmond from outside the arc. It's deflected, and they recover it. They shoot again. Barnes, no good. Albuquerque leading by 14. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Simons. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Down low. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Orlando making some changes. Haslam comes in for Barnes, and it's Jones in for Ariza.
Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Hartenstein. Got it. Gilmore's got his first points of the game.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Good on the bucket.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to Caspi. Driving to the basket. Ooh, a 2-handed power slam.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
There's Simons with a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Caspi, defended by Jones. Caspi's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Inside. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Benton. 6 points for him. Pass to Klingon. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Carter taking flight is a thing of beauty. Vinsanity showing off his amazing bounce.
Here's Caspi. 10 points for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty 2-hander.
Max force throwdown.
Here's McGrady. Yet to see a basket. Here's Arenas. Off target from outside.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Now here's Aldama. Up in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good. Good.
Makes his select.
And so it's Albuquerque.
48. The visiting team, 26.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's stolen by Johnson. We've got Robert Williams, and it's Ajinça at the 3. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Williams.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That one's good for 2.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off. Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Ajinça's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Pass to Stoudemire. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they get it back. Here's Arenas, covered by Johnson. And he dunks it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Orlando calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Arenas. Give him 8 points now. Outside Carter. Orlando again missing. Carter's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Clingan. Uses the glass on the layup. Klingan's got 8 points.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Pass to Clingan. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 10 points for him.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Arenas is so relentless in attack.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Orlando, and he makes a first. Both good from the line that time. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Pass to Robinson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Boy, you can just tell the guys on his team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped him real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas.
Pass to Sanders. Hey, Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Arenas. Robinson controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Perkins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes. Albuquerque shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Now at the line.
And the second free throw is good. And it's Simons with the ball for the Magic. Pass to Robinson. To the paint.
Home team ball.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Right side, Winslow. He takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Orlando calls timeout.
It's time to get on your feet. The loudest section gets free t-shirts. Substitution on the court.
A minute 9 left to play in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Gilmore. Count that one. Gilmore's gotten his second bucket.
Hey, that kind of defense will not prevent Gilmore from scoring. Excellent job converting through contact by Artis. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Orlando. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Simons passes to Jones. Here's Robinson. Tipped. And here's Hartenstein. Aldama, left side. Back to Hartenstein. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that
Checking
post.
into the away team. Udonis Haslem.
Pass to Robinson.
Mitch Richmond.
And so it's Albuquerque building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes.
The away team, 42.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Albuquerque now. On the court for Orlando, we've got Anthony Simons, and it's Rollins in at the 5, roaming the paint. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simply.
Here's Simons. It's tipped. Here's Sanders. It's hauled in by Robinson. Simons, right side. No good. Tight defense there. Bothered that shot. Here's Ajinça. He's covered by Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. Emphatic slam from a player who does it better than most.
Oh, defense optional when the freight train is coming.
Well, I don't think anybody wanted to be the guy at the end of the wrong side on that post.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Simons. Oh, and Johnson with a block.
Home team ball.
Albuquerque calls timeout.
Trevor Ariza, Eddie Jones, Gilbert Arenas. Timeout, home team.
Aldama's checked in for Albuquerque. Winslow comes in for Johnson. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Spates. To the left side wing. Here's Perkins. Nails it from three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Jones from outside. Aldama grabs a board.
That's exactly how you have to defend them on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to Sanders. Here's Spates, defended by Jones.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And here is Winslow. Here's Sanders. And he makes it on the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the defense has been disrupted, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
They still need this. Rollins, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Albuquerque calls timeout. They're ahead by 46. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Arenas. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Benton. Driving in, and the shot goes in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 1:21 left in the fourth. Here's Arenas. Tipped. Here's Klingon. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Here's Arenas. Puts the move on. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team, Gilbert Arenas.
He's perfect from the line this time. There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. The reverse. Klingon's shot is off. Pass to Jones. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Here's Caspi, defended by Jones. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Arenas with the bucket.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So Albuquerque wins it, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
Thank you all for coming out and showing your great support. Please make sure